At Burke Memorial School this year, our faculty and students have had the opportunity to engage with a variety of different technological devices. We have 2 desktop labs housing about 24 PCs in each. We have 22 Chromebooks, which are part of a 4th grade science pilot program. We have 42 laptops, which are divided into different carts, which travel around the school. And we have, through the generous donation of our MEPTO, 45 iPads, which again are divided into different carts and travel through the school. So our students really have the opportunity to engage with technology in a variety of ways this year, and it's really exciting. Our 2nd graders this year took part in a weekly technology class in which they learned the standards required at 2nd grade, but also ensured that students were able to go on to 3rd grade knowing the K-2 standards that were identified this year. So they have their technology class and also signature projects. This year we focused a great deal on integrating technology into units. Each grade level worked on at least 3 curriculum units in which technology was integrated. Our 2nd graders focused on creating a heritage brochure for their heritage unit. Teachers are also planning a butterfly project for students, where students will showcase their understanding of the life cycle of a butterfly using screencasting tools. Additionally, students will publish their own writing using Microsoft Word. Our 3rd graders have participated in several integrated units this year, first starting with a unit on wampanoags and pilgrims, where they used an app called Explain Everything to document their learning. They did an integrated unit on fractions and line segments and rays. They're working on a weather unit currently in our science course, as well as working on understanding the geography of the state of Massachusetts in social studies using a variety of online websites and resources. Our 4th graders have also identified 3 units, and they're working on a pourquoi tale unit in which students will be using an app called Explain Everything to document their journey of writing their own pourquoi tale. They're working on a state fair unit in which students will be using QR codes. Math, our 4th graders will be creating a video tutorial to demonstrate problem solving involving fractions using various visual fraction models. One of our goals this year was to provide children with shared experiences surrounding technology. That's one of the reasons why we put our signature technology projects in place at each grade level. There have been some additional ways that children have interacted with technology, and one of those, which is highlighted here, is our interactive whiteboards, where students are able to really put the pen in their hand and manipulate. So it's schoolwork coming to life and alive in the classroom. Students have also had an experience using a variety of apps in their classrooms to become familiar with navigating the iPad. Those apps include Explain Everything, Vocaroo, which is a voice-over app which converts students' voice to QR codes, presentation tool called 30 Hands, which is also an app on the iPad. Additionally, we've exposed all of our students to an hour of code, where children are coding, which is technology language for writing programs. Part of our responsibility this year was to ensure that students had an awareness of what it means to be a global and digital citizen, and as part of that, we ensured that all students received password protection lessons so that they were aware of why it's important to secure your documents online, just as you would secure your documents when they're in your home. So all students had that opportunity.
I'm Stephanie Cares, the 4th grade science teacher. I've been given access to 24 Chromebooks in order to use Google Drive while piloting a program called Tapara. Currently, I'm focusing on using this program with one 4th grade class, which meets 3 days a week. They come in, they get their Google Chromebook, they sit down, they log on, and then they open up their lab sheets. The content that we do in class hasn't changed. However, the ease in which they interact, communicate, and share their ideas has. Hapara has allowed us to work seamlessly with Google Drive. Through Google Drive, I've been sending students all of their classroom materials they need for in school and at home. Hapara makes using Google Drive very simple because it manages all of my students' work for me. Due to the easy access to student work, I'm also able to recognize students who may need support or enrichment instantly. Not only have I been able to better differentiate my lessons, but I've also found that the use of this technology during class offers more differentiation options for students.
I like this because it's more like it's like your lab sheets, your binder, a camera, a word processor. It's all in one thing, and it's just like all you have to do is open up to your drive, and there it is, all there.
On top of the ease to send, receive, and correct work, I think the most exciting aspect of this pilot has been the student enthusiasm. My students have been thrilled to participate in this pilot and enter the classroom every day with huge smiles. The level of active engagement by all students has noticeably increased. Students are very eager to use the technology to its fullest extent. I've honestly been blown away by all I've seen so far. There have been two particular examples that I believe capture the essence of this pilot. During one class, I had students navigating back and forth from a website with an electrical circuit simulation and their lab sheet document. Students executed the task with ease, and you could have heard a pin drop in the room. There was 100% active engagement. A second indicator of Google Drive's potential was when I assigned the first online homework. The homework was given on a Monday night and was due on Friday. I had a meeting after school and then sat down at my computer at 4 o'clock to send the assignment to students' Google Drives. I already had 2 emails from parents because their child was eagerly looking for the homework. From a teacher's standpoint, I've been amazed at the ease of implementation. I'm energized how this tool is impacting students' learning and engagement. I'm excited by the possibilities for using this tool with all students next year.